Imagine standing at the threshold of a nation's greatest trial with the weight of its future on your shoulders. That's exactly what Abraham Lincoln faced as the 16th President of the United States. A man of humble beginnings, driven by an insatiable passion for learning and justice, he would go on to shape the course of American history. Born on February 12, 1809, in a log cabin in Kentucky, Lincoln grew up in a world vastly different from his own aspirations. His father was a carpenter and a farmer, but Abraham's love of books and learning soon set him apart. He spent countless hours devouring the works of great authors, including the Bible, Shakespeare, and even the Greek classics. As he grew older, Lincoln's innate curiosity led him to explore various careers: surveyor, lawyer, and store clerk. But it was his passion for law that ultimately steered him towards politics. In 1837, he moved to Springfield, Illinois, where he established a successful law practice and began making a name for himself in the community. Lincoln's entry into politics came through his involvement with the newly formed Republican Party, which aimed to stop the spread of slavery in the United States. His commitment to the abolitionist cause was unwavering, yet pragmatic enough to recognize that immediate action might be too radical. Instead, he championed a gradual approach, advocating for the 36th Amendment to the Constitution, which would eventually become the 13th Amendment abolishing slavery throughout the nation. In 1858, Lincoln ran for the U.S. Senate against Stephen Douglas, a prominent Democrat and future presidential candidate. Although Lincoln lost that election, his debates with Douglas brought him widespread attention and earned him a reputation as a skilled orator and thoughtful leader. 4 years later, in 1860, he was elected President of the United States. As president, Lincoln faced perhaps the greatest challenge of his life, preserving the Union amidst secessionist movements and internal strife over slavery. His leadership during this tumultuous period would ultimately lead to the issuance of the Emancipation Proclamation on January 1, 1863, which declared freedom for all slaves in Confederate territory. Lincoln's unwavering dedication to the principles of liberty and equality was matched only by his willingness to make difficult decisions. He established the Department of Agriculture and Commerce, launched a national infrastructure program, and oversaw the completion of the Transcontinental Railroad. Through it all, he remained resolute, even in the face of personal tragedy, the loss of his beloved son, Willie. In April 1865, Lincoln's life was cut short by an assassin's bullet. John Wilkes Booth, a Confederate sympathizer, had been plotting against the president for months. The nation mourned the loss of its leader, but Lincoln's legacy lived on. Today, Abraham Lincoln is remembered as one of America's greatest leaders, a man who guided his country through its darkest hour and emerged stronger and more united than ever before. His commitment to justice, equality, and the principles of democracy continues to inspire generations around the world. As we look back on his remarkable life, we're reminded that true greatness is not about personal achievement, but about the positive impact one person can have on the world. Lincoln's humble beginnings serve as a testament to the power of hard work, determination, and an insatiable curiosity for learning. He may have started out with nothing more than a log cabin in Kentucky, but his potential was limitless, and his legacy will forever be etched into the annals of American history.